next guest now. Let's bring in Republican Congressman Louie Gohmert, who sits on the House Judiciary Committee. Great to see you today. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
All right. So over the weekend, I read that Carter Page might want his FISA application to just be out there for everybody to see. Talk to me about the difference in these memos and what you think needs to be the next step.
Well, obviously, when they put 10 pages together or so with referencing lots of sources and methods and things they knew would have to be redacted, then it was clear this was a political memo more than anything. I thought Devin did a good job. They got to the facts. And Harris, having read the Democratic Memo, and I won't get into specifics because I haven't seen the redacted one, but it reminded me of my days as a judge when I took over what was called the case from hell in Texas. It had been going on for 11 years before I took it on, and I called it was over 100 lawyers, and I said, you got to tell your clients longer is lazier. It's easy to copy and paste and put stuff in. It's a lot more work to edit, but you better give me edited briefs or I won't read them. It appeared very clear they did the lazy route. They copied and pasted and thought, well, if we just have enough pages, it'll look like we really did something. But when you know what's there, they didn't contradict Devin Nunes' memo. It doesn't contradict that. In fact, it makes it very clear. And I love Catherine Harris. She is awesome. The Democrats, the political operatives of the Democratic Party, did not just dig up dirt. They manufactured dirt, and they never told the judge. And let me tell you, Harris, as a former Chief Justice, I would, and a district judge, I would encourage the FISA judges, get some self-respect.
All right, let me get in there.
That means go after the lawyers that didn't get you the truth. Show some respect and change to yourself.
That's their part of it, and that's what you say to my question, what should be next? Tell those FISA court judges to do more to find out what the attorneys are giving them. What about this element of whether or not we ought to all be able to see the FISA application? Like, then we would know exactly what was in it.
You betcha. And I'm glad that Carter Page is willing to have that happen. I think it should. There will probably have to be some things that are redacted, but I would like to see that come out. And Bob Goodlatte agreed with a bunch of us on the Judiciary Committee, and he's asking for the transcript of what the judges were told. I mean, were they intentionally going along with this charade when they were provided this affidavit and application for a warrant, or were they really lied to and kept in the dark? And if they were lied to and kept in the dark, they need to call the lawyers in, and I'm surprised no lawyer's gone to jail yet for contempt. That was a fraud upon the court, and so I'm telling you, I'm ready to set aside 702 FISA until we can have some some things in place to make sure.
Senator Rand Paul had the conversation there before it was passed.
Yeah,
being able to spy on Americans and scoop them up. So interesting. Will you come back and visit sometime? Because I want to go deep into that.
I would love to, because I can go deep with you on that. Thank you very much, Harris. Thanks for noticing.
Thank you so much, Congressman. Great to see you.
Great to see you. Thank you.